I know you gonna dig this.
Get funky with me.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Here I am in Griffith, Indiana, very, very close to Gary, Indiana, just a couple of miles. And I thought I knew all these towns around here because I've spent a lot of time filming over the years, like Maryville, Hobart, Lake Station. I thought I knew them all. Portage and Griffith. Never been here before, but the person whom I'm visiting is a grave I've been looking for since I started YouTube. Because I knew that he had a grave, but I didn't know where. And it was quite a search, and I didn't find him myself. A friend of mine did. I'm talking about Brandon David Jackson. Now that name may not be familiar to you, but the Jackson family certainly is. The first family of soul. Now let's go through the kids. We'll go, youngest, Janet, Randy, Michael. That's 3. And then from the other way, if we go Reby, Jack. So, okay, we got 3. And Reby, Jackie, 5. Okay? Marlon, Latoya, Tito, Jermaine. 9. The 9 kids that we all know. Marlon, in 1957, was born in December, had a twin brother. Unfortunately, he did not make it past one day. And he is Marlon's twin brother, so there are actually 10 Jackson children. A lot of people don't know that. And I've been searching for his grave for a long time because I think I knew that he was buried out here at Fern Oak Cemetery, but there was no way of knowing until somebody came along and helped me. Well, here we are in the shades of the trees. It's quite a hot day here. This is Midwest Flesh. You've seen it before on my channel.
What's up, guys?
Steve, and he has a channel that we're going to put a link to below because you and I talked about this grave for a couple of years.
Yeah.
We were looking for it, and we did know it was Fern Oak Cemetery.
Mm-hmm. It was a tough one to find.
But you actually, because you live close by, you had time to kind of come over a few times, and then you talked, and then tell me what happened.
The first time I talked to the lady, she was really nice up in the office right there. We caught her one day, but they were about to close. And she went through a bunch of records and found the plot. And she told me about where it was, but she told me kind of the wrong area. And I looked, it was over here actually. I was looking. And then me and Storm came back.
Storm would be your brother.
Right, Steel City Storm.
Yeah, shout out.
Check out his channel too. And we looked all over, man. We couldn't find it. We were out for like 2 hours. It was hot, sweaty. I was like, oh my God. I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back when there's somebody here working. The groundskeepers. That's who I was trying to catch.
Right.
Because the day we came, they were gone already. So the next time I came, me and Brandy, I had my wife and my kids with me, and we were out this way. And I go, you know what? I'm going to stop there. Why there's somebody here? And I talked to the guy, and I showed him the paper the lady gave me, and he brought me right to it.
Right.
Because those guys know that's like the back of their hand.
Always. The groundskeepers are the best people to ask.
Told me he's been here 35 years.
Wow.
He was cutting grass. He said, follow me. He was on the mower, and he came up here, and he showed me right where it was.
Yeah, and it's an unmarked grave still, but people since I believe you found it, because I remember looking up his grave. All it said was Fern Oak Cemetery. There was no, you leave virtual flowers and things like that. There was no movement on the page, but you put up a video, and now there's about 600, 700 people that have, written their condolences. And
I did a video on it.
Yeah, and now people are coming out here and leaving things.
You know what I was hoping on the way here? I go, you know what would be the best thing? If we pulled in there and he finally had a headstone.
Right. Be nice.
I got kind of mad here when I was doing my video. I was like, you know what? This is crazy. All that money that family has. Here I go again.
Yeah.
Why? Why doesn't he have money? People commented because they didn't have money. What about all these years they had money?
Right. Yeah, they didn't have money at the time, of course. That's
I know.
Famously, right. But
That
you're
was
right.
my twin brother.
Yeah.
I would have did anything I could to put something there and remember.
Kind of a lonely little grave.
It's sad, man.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Let's go over.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Yeah, he's right here. Yeah, the guys told me too. They buried him by dates back then.
Right.
Not by the plots. So brought me in and he said, "This is it right here."
This is Brandon Jackson, Marlon's twin.
You can see people been here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks I see there.
It looks like people have been putting flowers in here too. See the divots?
Yep. Oh yeah.
And actually, there's a picture on Find a Grave now with flowers here. So
Yeah. So people have been coming. So he's buried in between Ethel Flournoy, 1956, Jesse Foster,
you
1956.
see all the dates are.
Yeah. So he was 1956 or
Seven.
He was 57.
Yeah, they kind of.
They mix up all this year.
56,
Yeah, yeah.
57s here. Yeah. This is it right here, though. He told me. He said, "This is that number that she gave me. This is it." Because he counted them out. He knows this place like the back of his hand.
Yeah, and we don't really know what he was buried in, what kind of casket or any. I mean, back in the day, sometimes it was just a cardboard box.
And they didn't have money back then.
No.
Jacksons weren't rich yet.
No.
They didn't have money. And if you watch my video, the guy in the lawnmower that showed me where it's at, he's sitting right there. You can see him on his lawnmower, and then he takes off after he showed me. Yeah.
So right here.
This is it right here. This is that plot number. So it's a shame you don't have a headstone.
Yeah. But you have a couple of, maybe a few kids, and they gave you something. Because we usually leave a rock, but
I was telling them, I was like, I need a toy. Gage, you got any toys? And I told him where we were going because he came here with me.
right.
And he goes, oh, you're going back there? I was like, yeah. He's like, here. He went there and found these. He's like, give him this one, and you got to have 2 trucks to play, he said. So I got 2.
Oh, really? That's what he said? That's adorable. You got to have 2 trucks. That's true.
And
That's
this used
true.
to be his favorite truck right here, his Blaze truck.
Wow.
And here's Blaze here. So, yeah, we got a couple toys. Last time I left the dinosaur here, we ran to the store and came back with the dinosaur. And
Well, it's something that I always say, like groundskeepers.
they got to pick that
They
stuff
got to
up.
pick it up, but people sometimes have said, well, it's not good to leave things on flat stones or on grass, but groundskeepers watch for it.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand that groundskeepers are, stones, toys, flowers. Sometimes they have to mow right over it, but it doesn't destroy the machines, and they know what to look for.
I wish I had money. I'd buy them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every little kid, any kid, no matter if they're famous or not, they deserve something
Of course.
to show they were here in this world. You know what I mean?
That's exactly true. It doesn't matter if they're famous or not.
He passed the same day he was born.
Right.
But that's sad, man.
There it is.
No matter who they are.
So if you're looking for Brandon's grave, you're just going to come right in the front entrance, straight ahead, and your first, past the little turnaround there, it's like your first stop on the left. Just turn, look to your left and look for son Willie Perkins. Look for these beautiful trees I was walking through at the beginning.
Oh, I love these trees. Right
Yeah, it's a gorgeous little area. Just got here right at the sundown.
Put them down there too.
Yeah, let's put one down for Brandon David.
Because I could put him up on a rock like he's climbing.
Yeah.
Want to play? There you go, buddy. I mean,
Yeah, look at that.
this at least, you got to put something.
So sad. So, I mean, you wonder if he would have been, he would have had the same talents.
It would have been the Jackson 6.
Yeah.
That's why I titled my video Jackson 6 with a question mark.
Yeah, really. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you never know. He was a twin.
The whole family was talented. Yeah, Marlon's very talented.
But I hope someday they see these videos and they do something,
Yeah.
But
Fern Oak Cemetery in Griffith, Indiana. I mean, something could be done, I'm sure. to get Brandon a headstone. Right there.
That's a good one, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, unbelievable. Out here, kind of, it's not the middle of nowhere. There's lots of houses around, but you wouldn't know a member of one of the most famous families in the history of the world. Right here.
There's a couple other famous people here.
Yep. There are. But there he is, Brandon Jackson. All right, Steve, thank you so much, man. Thank you for finding Brandon, and thank you for bringing attention to him. And yeah, hopefully one day he'll have a headstone out here and we can come and leave something for him. Yeah, good job, man.
Cool.
Thanks. And Midwest Flesh is this channel. Sorry, do you want to say something? Sorry.
I was going to just say, rest in peace, little guy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, rest in peace, Brandon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Michael Jackson's, he would have been Michael Jackson's older brother.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been Michael Jackson's older brother. Just by a year or two.
Marlon's twin.
Yeah. Wow.
That would have been the sixth member. Maybe he would have played the harmonica.
Who knows? Two drummers? You never know.
You never know.
Never know what talents he would have had.
Triangle, ding.
You never know what talents he would have. And like we always say, you and I, like when we're driving through cemeteries, everybody has a story. And even though he only lived a day, he still has a story.
I think his story's huge.
Yeah. And it's, it's sad. Everybody here has a story. But you never, when it comes to famous graves, sometimes you never know who you're walking by or driving by when you're in a cemetery.
Right. Yeah.
And that's going to be in our next video that we do from this cemetery. So thanks for watching, everybody. Again, rest in peace, Brandon, and peace out.
I did just peace out.
Peace out. And for Brandon, you look for section 5, and you're going to make a left right there to those trees there, and Brandon's to the left.